Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Handoff comes to Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Chubb running right. A solid stiff arm, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 41. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Pete Werner brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. To throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Conner. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mariota. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. From the gun, a give to Connor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
To throw is Mariota. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Mariota. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. To throw Mariota. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind?
Touchdown! Nick Chubb, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
And Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019, 4th fastest in the NFL, and he flashed the big-time speed again there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Connor on first down, able to take this one forward for about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, Connor. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Mariota.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They go play action. Mariota. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Mariota will look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
13. Steelers 8.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. On 2nd and 9, Fields. Johnson's got it complete. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 right at the 40. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now on 2nd and 13. Fields. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line.
First down, Pittsburgh.
On first down, Fields. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down. Fields.
This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Jamar Chase
With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2.
The score, Steelers 15, Vikings 13.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A give. This is Chubb. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 30-yard line.
back to throw. Fields. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Vikings 13. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 20.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Mariota.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Third and long here for Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And now off to the races. Down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2. Connor going to try and run it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
19.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up men will take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
127 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They'll give it to Chubb. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Nick Chubb with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
29, Vikings 19. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action now. Mariota eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Julio. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mariota to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Flushed out right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Mariota's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mariota. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Third and short yardage. Mariota. The left side completion to Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the 1st interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. The up man will take it right around the 20 at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of 1st halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 2nd and 10, Mariota. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. He did it again. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Mariota. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Derwin James with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
On play action, Fields.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Miles Jack with a sack.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Fields.
And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Fields.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Complete to Joe Mixon. It's a gain of 6.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
19.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about the...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Mariota finds his running back, James Conner.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action. Mariota. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39. Play fake. Mariota. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Mariota. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Play action. It's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. They come out 5 wide. 3 of them to the right side.
To throw is Fields.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jonnu Smith with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Vikings 19.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On play action, Mariota. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here's Chubb on the read option.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Fields going to hold on to it.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
They snap it to Fields.
And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now it's Fields on the move, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Steelers 50, Vikings 19. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. McCaffrey. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Up to the line, Mariota. His guys will go for 2 here. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On 1st down, Fields. This goes out wide from Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They give to Chubb out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 16, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Chubb.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jonnu Smith with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Steelers are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead is now an even 30.
Makes the score Steelers 57, Vikings 27.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Off the play fake, Mariota. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mariota to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And now here's another interception.
Picked up by the rookie Eric Stokes. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Rolling to his right. Deep ball for Goodwin. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
And the Vikings are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran deep.
And this is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And they go with McCaffrey.
And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Meanwhile, Fields throws on target to Duvernay. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man is Duvernay. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Right back to Duvernay. That's complete.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Flushed out right. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Fields on the keeper. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Fields on 3rd down.
Touchdown! Jonnu Smith, his 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And nothing but daylight ahead. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Vikings 37. Daniel Carlson set to
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They're on 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action now. Mariota. He'll bite. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Steelers 70, Vikings 37. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up.